There is something that you really want to get off your chest.
Yes. Do you know what? I was doing a post the other day about 100 years since women got the vote.
Yeah.
And inside the post, there was like a comment about me describing myself as a single parent, or a single mum. And I didn't think anything of it. But for some reason, people found it really hard to believe that I still class myself as a single parent because I have a boyfriend. And I don't know why it bugged me so much, but it really did. I felt that as though, as much as I'm so happy and secure in my relationship with Joe, but he isn't a parent to my children. I'm not saying that might, you know, their relationship might develop and things will change, but we've only been together a couple of years.
And he doesn't live with you.
And he doesn't live with me.
And he's got his own son as well.
And he's got his own son, exactly. So I very much still see myself as the sole provider for and primary carer of my two children. Now, I know that it seems really sad that I even think about it, and it even bothers me that people comment on these things, but that's something I'm really proud of, and I feel I've worked really hard to achieve is my, you know, the love and affection and the hard work that I put into my two children. And I don't want my title of single parent to be taken away from me or to be used against me as
you're doing a bloody good job.
Listening to myself say it out loud, I feel really silly for it even.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because
to me.
Once upon a time, and maybe sometimes people still feel like there was a stigma wrongly attached to it, and it feels like you have decided to own that position because you were very young when you had your first, wasn't you? So rather than take the stigma, you've really kind of stepped up to the plate, and it's an important role for you.
Yeah, I've been a mum since I was 17 years old, and I'm so proud of everything that I've achieved. I'm so proud of the people my boys are becoming, and I am so proud to have that title as a single parent. I am the sole provider.
And you've done a wonderful job.
Primary carer.
You know, you mentioned you put this out there, and some people criticise you for calling yourself a single parent. To you, what does the word single parent mean?
To me, single parent means the parent who is the primary carer for her children. You know,
or his children.
Or his children, exactly. Absolutely, Andrea. But for me personally, it means I'm the one who provides for the food, their education, their well-being. I'm there at every second. They have great dads who see them as and when they can. But I feel as though even if, you know, they were 50-50, I'd still be a single parent raising my children separately from their father. And I feel really strongly about that, and I feel really proud to have that title. And
Will you ever not be a single parent then?
No, I don't think I will. I mean, I don't know.
Regardless, even if you were to get married to Joe?
Yeah, I still feel as though my children are my responsibility. They still have their fathers, and they're also my... I wouldn't expect anybody who's coming into my life as a partner to take on the responsibility of my children. Please God, you know, eventually we're in a position where they share bonds and friendships and relationships with the person that I'm with, but not... I don't feel like I would ever share the responsibility of making sure they get through school, making sure they're fed, making sure they're clothed.
But do you two feel the same way? Because you're kind of in a similar...
Yeah, and I was going to ask Linda that, because the three of us have been single parents at certain points in our life, but yours was obviously a much longer time ago.
Yeah, so it was when Lauren was 3. She's 34 now. So
but it was in the 80s.
Her dad, so it was in the 80s then. So I think coming from a Catholic family, they were a bit traumatised that I was a single parent and having to bring up Lauren on my own. Although I did have a lot of help. I had my mum and my sisters and everything. Yeah. But I managed, you know, like you get by. I didn't get maintenance or anything, so I was her prime carer. I paid for, you know, her education, for everything.
And was there a point where you felt that you stopped being a single parent? Was it when you got married to
Well, she's always had a really good relationship with her dad. She sees her dad every week and always did from her. So he's always been a really, really good dad. And I think... Yeah, Mark. I've got 2 children with Mark. Mark's never going to be Lauren's dad, although they've got a really, really good relationship now. I mean, he's a really good, like, if you want to call it, grandfather to her 2 daughters and everything. But so I suppose, I don't know. I wouldn't call myself a single parent now.
It's an interesting one, because I've been a single parent, and obviously now I'm remarried. But I'm so used to being a single mum. That's probably the part of being married that will take the longest to go, because I'm so used to making all the decisions when it comes to my, discipline, education, all of those things. And I'm the same as you. I have a very good relationship with the kids' dads, and I'm very lucky in that they support me in any decisions that I make when it comes to, punishing them for doing whatever that kids do. I have the dad's backup, but I'm still the main parent.
Do you think the partners see themselves as single dads?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask them. And I think any carer who is the main, the provider or the one, and provider, you think of the words, you think of cash. The main one who's raising the child, I would say, is the single parent. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female, mum or dad. But it's such an interesting one, and I don't know when mentally you stop calling yourself a single parent.
And do
even
you
when
have to? I mean, why can I not see myself as a single parent? I have raised my children, and I have put everything I ever can into them and their lives.
Yeah.
So why do I'm so proud of that title, and I feel like I've achieved so much with my children.
Yeah.
Why do I have to
You do such a
strip
great
myself?
job as well.